Hello.
Oh, no.
Guess who finally decided to show up?
Yeah, well, just for your complaints, I didn't warn none of y'all that the intro was coming.
That's right.
Well,
Good. Well, you finally got the notification. Good job.
Sweet.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
One of
So
the best notifications.
I have something very important to let everybody know. We here at Greater Point 5 do not tolerate
fat broads and horse-faced lesbians.
Just want to let everybody know that. Remind them that we do not cotton to that kind of.
So leave me alone, Gail.
I don't know if you caught last night's show, Micah, but I took Gail Simone's video and did some editing to make it more dynamic because it was just fucking boring.
Holy Christ.
And at one point, I just put that picture of you with your hands on your head and just stretched it across it because it was more entertaining than whatever she was showing.
Yeah, that tends to be my reaction to a lot of things these days.
Mm-hmm.
But at least I'm in the company of people who can pronounce my fucking name.
Okay, Mika.
Oh, no. Micah. No.
Mika.
Yeah. He was
So
called
apparently
Mika.
I am a Street Fighter character now.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will tell you right now, my ass is nowhere near that nice. I'm
that's not so nice.
I'm kind of built like a Lego figure. I just have legs.
Okay, that's even less.
So, yeah.
Bob Fetta says, "Hey, Mika." Yeah.
Mika Curtis. God.
So to discuss the
You better not.
what the
Giving shit to something.
I'm sorry, cat's trying to barf on my pillow.
oh
Get her onto the floor. Go get her somewhere
Yeah.
else.
go away,
Get
smack
some
her.
paper towel.
It's now he's barfing next to me now. It's all right.
Yes, beat your
I
pussy.
guess so. Guess so.
I don't know what's going on anymore. So yeah, there has been today a thing arose about a comic book called what the hell? I don't know what CHF $10 is, but thank you for it. Thank you for entertaining me and CG. Thank you so much for the. I don't know what is CHF.
I'm sure someone in the chat will tell us.
But
thank you for the super chat. That's awesome.
Yeah, appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much, Tatsunami. I love that name. Sounds like
sounds
like somebody like a Japanese wrestler.
10 Swiss francs, really?
Is that what it is? Is that what CHF is? I don't know. Why do you mute yourself?
Grandmother's in here with a big old rib. She's got the door open. And it's Swiss francs.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's cool. We're getting all
There we go.
international.
And all kinds of
Wanderers in.
Tatsunami says get some sleeves. Well, I mean, I don't know what Mike is wearing right now.
I'm being mysterious tonight.
Oh.
Move, Lobo. I do have to get up and stop a cat. Hold on.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. So anyway, yes. So we had a situation with Detective Dead. The creator canceled his campaign today. And there were some things that came out later that got some people kind of upset. And A, we are here to clarify. B, there will be criticism because I can't just I just can't have a situation where somebody gets a book fulfilled. No, I'm sorry, gets a book funded and then does not fulfill. So there will be criticisms. However, I'm not here to beat the man up. I know how life can be, but everything will be in a situation, I think, where we explain it to the best of our abilities from what we see. And that's one of the reasons I'm glad Micah is here. He can bring a creator's perspective to this to show, that side of it and what, and plus his opinion is always valued here.
And give a kind of inside baseball on budgeting.
Yeah, because budgeting, you can get lost really quick. Budgeting, I can, and that happens in real life. So let me bring up this.
I like that congestive heart failure.
Mhm. So, if you can't fulfill the comment, then give the backers their money back. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Well, we'll read his update on it. So
That's the danger of backing on crowdfunding sites. Yeah.
Here's his campaign. This is the amount that he had raised. I don't remember exactly when he closed the campaign, but he didn't close it today. That was further back, I believe. Now we go to the updates, and this is now here's going to be my biggest criticism. That right there, that was today, right? This is his last update.
Jesus.
Okay, I remember seeing this. Bad news for me, no bad news for you. And then nothing.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to read this first for fairness case, because I believe it was Fatty who's in the chat who mentioned reading the other campaign, and he kind of hinted around to this. Well, I'm going to say this: you don't hint around about stuff like that. Either you do it or you don't.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. You can disagree with it. That's fine. Yeah, I got no problem with that. So I don't value Mika's opinion. That's not nice. But I got no problem, and I'm cool with Fatty. Fatty. He's one of the bros. No problem with him. I'm just like, in fairness, I'm gonna show everything. So here he is. Bad news for me. No bad news for you. It says, hey everyone, I hope you're all doing fine. This is a quick and short update. 3 weeks ago, my only computer, a later model 2013 MacBook Pro, broke down on me. The battery pack went bad, the plug burned out, the dual fan stopped working, and the screen went black. All my work, passwords, all of Detective Test pages, my photos, everything gone. Not deleted or erased. Just unrecoverable at the moment until I can purchase an OWC SSD enclosure to transfer the information to another Mac, then transfer it to my external hard drive. You don't even need all that. All you literally need is a cable.
Mm-hmm.
They got conversion cables you can get for $10. I'm just saying.
That's also why you always back up your work if it's important on external
sources.
Yeah, always.
Make sure your team has it.
I have seen some people, and honestly, you have to be this kind of anal. I forgot who it was. I think it might have been Joseph King who's doing Slaughter Squad. He said he has this stuff backed up. Of course, he has it on his hard drive, and he has iCloud storage. He said it's like 99 cents a month for like 500 gigabytes or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's bought like basically four of them, and it's like 99 cents a month. So he's like, basically, I got 2 gigs of cloud storage that is also stored on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do the exact same thing, man.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm imagining with you got when you get the page from your artist that, oh well, obviously he has a copy, and then you'll have a copy, and whoever else needs to have a copy has a copy, and then you have a backup of that copy.
Yeah. So everybody, and this is just my way of doing things.
Yeah.
If every single person on my team for the books that I'm working on has copies of the pages digitally.
Good idea.
You got to have that, because if something goes wrong, somebody's house burns down or something like that, somebody's got a backup. In my case, it's 4 people.
Yeah. Yeah, Piper. When they mean pussy hat, they mean those pink hats that those.
I know.
I'll just let you know.
I was saying it was knitted for me before the pussy hat stuff started.
I think the funniest one I ever saw, real quick aside, funniest one I ever saw when the whole pussy hat thing was happening was this judge who was wearing it in her courtroom, and she had this huge, she had this big speech she made like right before court started, and one of the attorneys had to say, "Ma'am, this is traffic court."
Wow. I forgot about that part.
Like it was literally she's doing this whole screed. I mean, but she's literally like just deciding if you pay your ticket or not. Like what the? Oh no! Now Piper's being memed as a kitty.
I said not a kitty. My friend did it for me because she was trying to make wolf ears, and it was her first attempt.
Mm-hmm. Caleb, who was our Venezuelan talent search. For what it's worth, 2013 MacBook Pros don't use regular SSDs. The OWC enclosure he mentions is like $55. Okay. Y'all be nice to Micah. Y'all be nice to Micah. He's been beat on enough. I mean, he got a very what do you call it? He got roasted yesterday. I mean, he got called tennis ball.
That was so weak.
Oh yeah, I was about to say I didn't get to watch that, but I read the comment pictures.
I couldn't even get through the whole video. It was so. We'll go into detail later, but man, it was kind of pathetic. Like I've been insulted so much harder.
Somebody is gonna roast me. Make it entertaining, man, so I can like watch it and be entertained, not bored.
He was afraid to curse. I'm like, motherfucker, do you know who you're up against?
Let me address this. I'm suspect of brand. Is that ever coming out? Allegiance Books are delivering. See them on Instagram. Still waiting for mine though.
Yes, brand is
in Antonio's hands right now.
Antonio has it, and I've talked to him about it. So
he has the books. He is doing his fulfillment. Getting everything set up. What did he say? He had to they had like 2 pallets worth of Gemini mailers that he had to go to his house, and they were like, "Oh, we don't know how to get them in the house," so he had to haul them in, essentially.
Basically, yeah.
I will say this: no matter what happened, at this time he should have recovered. He should have been able to recover the stuff.
Yep.
In the span of like 4 months.
Yeah, he should have been able to recover everything by now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyway, where was I on this? The closure, trying to drive until I get my hands on all this, or find an inexpensive way to go about my current situation. I will be going dark for some time. I had to drive out to my aunt's house just to get you this update. I'm truly sorry if this causes you inconvenience. With that being said, this will not delay Detective Dead in any way. All right.
About that.
Yeah. Doesn't really back up the.
Really now.
Yeah.
Like I said, not having backups that he can access right now is already pretty unprofessional. I mean, that's a smart thing for not professionals to do. It's pretty much common sense. Like, whether it's, depending on how important it is to you, you should have had a flash drive or, something, external hard drive with it on it, had it on a cloud thing that you can access from your aunt's house,
Carlo Rose says, I don't trust any of these guys that quote go dark.
Yeah, saying I have to go dark now. And I'm like,
this is not the fucking military.
You say something you say something to the essentials of like, hey, it'll be a while for my next update, but I'm still working.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go dark for now, but I swear it won't be late. Like,
Critias could learn from Team Grim Reaper. Yeah, they had a fire.
Yeah, and they were still on time.
And they still put their project out, Now,
I'm not knocking this dude for like having a problem and not being on time. No. I am knocking him for his problem being stupid and him going dark.
Yeah.
Did the last thing you should be doing, especially if you're Comicsgate, dude.
And we're supposed to believe that this dude doesn't have a phone that can, that has at least 3G or something.
Well, he said, I'm not gonna take anything away from people who don't have phones. Did you read this?
I'm saying how much money, money he got funded and this and that. I just don't believe he is somebody that doesn't have a phone that can access the internet.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm reading something off this thing here. Okay. But yeah, where were we? Here. So they said that the pages are still stored on my personal email, both artwork and colored pages. Please
Then
follow Rod Looper on Twitter, YouTube, or Instagram if you're interested in seeing the current progress of Detective Dead. And at that point, Rod had not tweeted in a while. So I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
So now we go to this one from today. And like I said, I'm just going to read it. And I'll read his tweets afterwards because there has been some controversy. And
okay, so he has talked today.
Yeah.
This is what I've not.
And I want to be very clear. I will say, let me say this before we start anything. No, Critias Antonio Malpica is not selling Detective Dead to Preston Poulter.
What? Who came up with that?
Yeah,
That was going
let's
around
clear
for a
the
while.
air on that real quick. So
Yeah.
one thing that was rumored was that, and this is something that I was told at first that I was like, if this is true, this guy's a fucking idiot. But and I'm gonna be blunt about this shit. I've kind of had it up to here. But apparently he was gonna sell it to Poulter. Poulter made an offer for it, and it would give him enough money to refund everyone. And part of the deal, and what people initially feared for good fucking reason, because this guy pals around with doxers, is that he was basically getting it and wanted the project because a bunch of war campaign people backed it.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a doxing coup right there.
Yeah,
everybody's
so that
information.
was
Yeah, you know, for as well as I do, that instantly everybody in war campaigns getting DMs from John Delarose with their personal addresses on it.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of them.
Yep. But so let's go with that. But like I said, I wanted to make that very, very clear. He is not selling anything to Preston Poulter. He made that clear. He even said he said he would never sell the backer info to Preston. I don't know. I mean, I would say, yeah, you get the IP because like Ethan was saying like he would get the campaign. I was like, then he would have the backer info.
Yep.
So there's no way. You can't give him the campaign and then say he doesn't get the backer info. That doesn't work.
Yeah, no. I can understand selling like the thing itself, and then they can run their own campaign for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what people were saying is like, well, he sold the IP. I'm like, there is no fucking way Preston Poulter, even though he has his parents' money to burn, that he's gonna throw $40,000 or whatever it is to get a whatchamacallit, to get this. Like, no, give me a break. That ain't happening. He wants people's information. He wants to terrorize people. Yeah. Because he's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. Jesus.
I just want to point out, Rosetta Allen says, "Hi, hey Piper. Rest of us are chopped liver."
Obviously.
Hey, girl.
But yeah, thank you, Rosetta. We appreciate you. Hail. I'm just looking through the chat here. There's some talk about Mitch's and hey, you will not find a bigger critic of the Red Rooster campaign than right here. Mitch should have already had that out.
Yeah, that should have been priority because
I mean, yes, I backed the Allegiance Guards campaign for Kelsey because I like Kelsey, right? Was he thinking about selling it? No, I don't believe. I don't know all the details. I'm going to show you that information in a minute, but I don't think he was going to sell it because this is not indicative of this update. What I think is Poulter made an offer.
So you think he just came at him with an offer? He wasn't looking for
that because that's what Preston does. And I heard a rumor that he was also trying to buy the Comicsgate copyright.
Yes, that's true too.
Wow.
And because he would love that. He would love that. Dargrave Comics Presents says, what's up, peeps? Still haven't got that third one.
Yeah, it's okay. I was told it's a rule of where he lives, and I don't want to get him in trouble.
Yeah.
I want to get him in trouble by making him add another what's up.
But let's get into this because this is a long one, and I want to run through it. It's pretty quick. Hello, everyone. I hope life has been treating you well for the new year so far. On the last update, I was informing you all of the computer issues I had, and unfortunately, it's just too expensive to repair it. Well, you said it was blown up, so I didn't expect a repair. I did expect you to recover those pages by now, but that's just me. I've only got a certification in PC repair. What do I know, right? That I could have fixed it.
I feel like I could have, and I don't fucking do that.
Well, Macs are a little bit harder to do, but they can be done.
Yeah. I think you should have just focused on getting the information off, and that's it. Like
the problem with Macs is just the part costs.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like Volkswagens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Volkswagens.
I know about
when you had two Volkswagens.
I have owned many Beetles actually, and so I have had to order many parts. I'm glad I'm taking a break.
Spirit Car says, he was answering somebody else. I asked Mitch on Instagram. He said Red Rooster would be shipping in a couple months. I think April or May. I hope so.
Yeah, it's going to be a fulfillment month for a lot of campaigns.
Nice.
Myself included.
Deadwood Dale says Micah has poor hygiene. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, we've got the Deadwood Dale over here. Woo! We're important, you guys.
He's got some great content on his channel.
I was just going to say, cool. We're like cool enough to get heckled.
Based.
Carl Rose says, Optimus, you are a robot. Of course you know computers. That wig is an awful disguise. It's a robot in disguise. In disguise.
But he's on the ground instead of the skies.
My twin.
Yeah. LaMicah says here, all creators should invest in an external hard drive and reliable cloud service and assign time each day for daily updates. Mandatory part of the job. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you're taking your project seriously enough that you were asking for backing, you need to take it seriously enough to actually protect your stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's not a good excuse. There's Google, there's free space in Google Docs for temporary spot. And then, there's whoever's working on your project. There's your own email.
Mm-hmm.
If worse comes to worse. Oops.
You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
Whoopsie.
That kind of
that works.
That's
and then there's external storage, like a cheap USB stick per project.
And like I said, literally pay 99 cents a month for iCloud.
I was going to say,
and you can probably get it cheaper. Like I think it was iDrive and a few others you can get probably cheaper than that.
Yeah, well, I was just saying the free free option is there's Google Docs, at least for a temporary spot to have it.
I mean,
there's free space.
You can get like you can get fucking thumb drives now for almost up to a terabyte.
Yeah. You can get cheap thumbnails. If you don't need a terabyte, you can have a thumbnail. You can have a thumb drive per. Yeah, Dropbox is free up to a certain spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Carbonite's $5 a month if you want to use something where they would back up. I mean, that's backing up your entire system.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's this no excuse. That's not a good excuse. Your entire house burned down. That's a good reason, and yet they were still on time.
Oh, with Carla and John.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm saying, but that's a good reason. Nobody would have blamed them if they
our
were late.
house kind of burned down.
Nobody would have blamed them if they were late. But I didn't back up my own project.
Tatsunami says at Micah Curtis got the PDF. Hail, brother.
I'm assuming he means the PDF for brand.
Oh, okay, yeah,
yeah, because my book is not. We're not quite there yet. We're at the halfway point at this point. Like we're moving fast now that we're kind of in the groove.
Kind of
So
hit
yeah, we'll be
stride
coming
kind of
out in
thing.
April.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you hit that groove, get that stride. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mega has 50 gigabytes free. Google Drive has 25. One drive, 1 terabyte, $9.99 per month. I mean, there are options. And then
Yeah, there's no excuse.
Yeah, there's no excuse for it. And I'm not trying to, I am criticizing him a bit for not planning ahead, right?
Like I said, you expected your backers to take your project seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And then you didn't take your own project seriously enough.
Mm-hmm. And Deadwood Dale just said, "I'm just kidding, Mike, because some people don't get my trolling."
Nah, I know you're good. You're good, Dale.
Yeah.
I know War Campaign has my back. I ain't even worried.
Yeah, because he said something to Ethan the other day. I forgot what he said, and then Ethan said, like, "Ask your mom," and it's like,
yeah, that was savage.
I was one of those I put in like, "Damn, dog." Just fucking, why'd you rip his heart out like that? Yeah.
I know one of the first things I learned, like they started doing once we got into the digital design part of the design course, was back up your work here, here, and here, and save every 5 seconds, even if it's saying it's auto saving.
Yeah. I'm gonna scroll. Can you read that, Piper?
Where are we at?
Here, I'll just start there.
Okay.
And I gotta go run do something real quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay. I had no way of reaching out to you all individually. When I did, it was always on my Mac, which was the only computer I owned. Jesus.
Mac computers, Mac owners own.
And it's a MacBook. It's not even an actual like Mac. But I want to deeply express my sincerest apologies to you all. It may have seemed unprofessional to not get back to you sooner, but you have my word. It was not my intention. I have always strived to give you the best customer service I could, but in the end, I unfortunately failed. Not only have I failed with my customer service, I have also failed in delivering this book as I have promised. With that being said, I am stopping the production on Detective Dead.
Oh, Lord.
The project just cost too dang much to complete, and a lot of the expenses are going to come out of my pocket. I miscalculated that. I'm just...
Yeah, he definitely... This is the understatement of the fucking year, man.
So you went from I'm irresponsible and didn't back up my project to I didn't actually calculate the expenses and I'm broke.
Yeah.
He is broke and still has no computer, so he didn't even use that money to do his computer.
Yeah, we were talking about this before the show started. Like, it's a 132-page graphic novel. You have 4 fucking covers, and I budgeted out about what I figured he was probably paying his artist, because he's got a top-notch artist. Like,
man,
he did not make enough money to even ship this. What the hell did it need to be that many pages for?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought like doorstop books like were going out of fucking like fucking we're out of style. I mean, fuck, you don't need that. How many fucking pages? It's flabbergasting.
Well,
yeah,
not to mention.
What?
Not to mention, and here's from the creator's perspective. You have obviously a lot of story. Does this story have an Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, and onwards? If that is the case and you do, why don't you say, maybe I should do Detective Dead Part 1, and then focus on that. Sell it for maybe, I don't know, $48, maybe, let's say $20, and then your shipping costs. And that way you're giving your artists a good rate. Like this comes across like he didn't even calculate how much this was going to cost him.
I feel like this really was a grift. Like from the get-go. I really do. What did he
know the
do?
guy, so I
What
don't
did
wanna
he
throw-
do with the money that he made?
Well,
Because he apparently didn't buy a computer.
I'm gonna just say this. There's part of me that wants to throw that at him. I'm not, just because I know that some of my friends who I've been talking to about this would probably want to kill me. But I can definitely sympathize with that, because I cannot think of this is one of the dumbest ways to approach a comic. Like, I know that this is like, if I were in his position, well, I've been in his position. You have a great artist. You have a great colorist. You have a great concept. You got all this stuff going on, and you're excited and you want to throw everything at it. But the thing is that, and this is the difference between a sensible creator and a guy who gets his head in the clouds way, way, way too quickly, is the sensible guy says, let's spread this out. Let's wait. Let's do something interesting with what we have. Let's not rush this. And
kind of what Dark Gift Comics just said in the chat. He should have bit the bullet and told everyone he was splitting the book in half and apologized.
If he didn't just say, I'm dropping it, basically, then he could have still salvaged this and therefore salvaged trust in him enough that maybe people will still check out other projects.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's like,
but leaving this as his, reputation is going to kick him in the butt.
Yeah, not to mention he gave shit away for free that he shouldn't be giving away for free.
Yeah.
Like, you look at his stretch goals.
Which, we'll show that in a minute. But just so everybody knows, and I'm pasting it in chat as well, that's the amount that he raised, was $38,000.
Yes, almost 40.
Almost $40,000.
Yeah. I just want to know, where did that go if it didn't go to a computer?
Right.
If none of it went to a computer.
Probably.
Well, here's the thing. With that page count, I could see him actually paying artists that much.
Mm-hmm.
With as detailed as that art is. Now, one thing I will say is this. If he's paid out that much money for art, the book should be finished, judging by how much he raised. By my calculations earlier, this book would cost about $30,000 to put together, not including the shipping.
And we said that would leave roughly, $7,000
to get it shipped out. He would make $0 in his own life. He would make zero profit on this, because again, he didn't run the numbers before this. But let's go. I have to do the stretch goal thing, because this is just driving me nuts.
You only got 30 pages done.
That's pathetic.
We'll get to that in a minute.
I was gonna say, so
there's two things that happen there then, right? And I'm gonna scroll down here into these stretch goals too, because these are kind of dumb. And see, the thing is, the art's good.
Art's great.
It's great art.
It looks like a project, that people.
This looks better than a lot of stuff that Marvel's putting, and I'm not saying like the low level Marvel projects. I'm talking the high level Marvel projects. Sometimes don't look this good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this art's fantastic.
Yeah, and so here we go. Here's stretch goals, Micah. So of course, this is not a bad one. Digital wallpaper, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's free shit.
Free shit. 15,000 stretch goal. All backers will have their name inserted. Doesn't cost anything, hardly.
Yeah, maybe just some pages.
Yeah, well, you've got a trading card and a bookmark. Those admittedly do not cost much to produce. They're nice little extras that people enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 17 characters splash pages with bios will be added to the book. Exclusive giveaway.
He cannot afford that at $20,000.
No,
he cannot. No fucking way.
No.
Let's see. What did he add? Let's see.
And then physical copies purchased of Detective Dead will be entered in a giveaway for original pencil page art from the book. No. McFly,
are you in there?
No, you put that on as a goal, as a perk.
You should have been selling those with these pages. You should have been selling inked completed pages for $300 a pop or more, plus shipping.
At least $300.
Holy shit! Like, I can't. No, what are you on?
Mm-hmm.
You make a deal and you set up a contract with your artist and you say, look, if you're willing to sell at least this number of pages, because you've got over 100 to deal with here, you're willing to part with 20 of them. This is what I will pay you. This is what will go towards the campaign, and I will make sure to include the proper shipping costs. Mm-hmm. That's how you do that. This motherfucker is like, no. Like, and you look at his tiers. Why wasn't original art on there? He would have made a fucking killing.
Yep, that would have pretty much like negated any like losses he would have had.
Why are there 3 perks?
I think
I'm sorry, I'm mystified by this.
I think there were more. To be fair, I think there were more perks that got closed out, but I can't remember. It's been a while. Maybe somebody who remembers the campaign would know. Let's see. So anyway, drawing on Christmas Day at 2 p.m. EST. I don't even know if that happened.
Why? No. First off, people are with their families, dummy. Second, and this is important, don't give that shit away for free. Auction that shit. Christ, do not kick me.
They're going to say it. It's a thing now.
I have much to say today, and I'm going to say it.
It was about, Fatty says it was about 5 perks if I remember, and I think the big dogs were steering him a little. Yeah, it depends on which big dogs were steering him, because that gets to the final thing on this tier. This one kind of, I was like 20,000 of stretch goal, digital ash can for all perks.
No! Sell that shit.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
You can't afford that at $25,000, dummy. Now I'm legit mad. Like, are you kidding? And here's the reason I'm mad. I know the memes are going on right now. I'm pissed off because the audience, the people who are here who backed this book, you got screwed because you didn't think.
Yeah, I was going to say, when I said it seems like a grift, I didn't mean that it seemed like he planned this all from the start. I think it was stupidity and just not knowing what he was doing. I feel like my Mac broke. That message was what turned it into a great escape, which makes it feel more grifty at that point.
Right.
Instead of trying to fix the problem, it's I'm running away. Legit. Like,
yeah, it gave him a potential exit and he took it.
Yeah.
And then of course this one. $30,000 stretch goal. All backwards will receive a Detected Dead versus Bigfoot Bill.
Oh,
page,
Jesus.
and it was a short
No!
story. And Michael, what is the rule
pay
number?
people to draw that.
Never listen to Doug TeNapel.
Pay people to draw
Ever.
that.
No. No. Dude. No. If you were listening to Doug, no. Do not listen to Doug TeNapel. Ever.
I'm sorry. I gotta laugh at this one. 30 pages done. Cecil stopped at 5. Amateur. There will never be a page 6.
Christ. Like I'm frustrated by this to see this. Like, so off topic. I got through 5 minutes of Doug TeNapel talking to Georgie Porgy, to Soy George, giving him the worst advice, saying give away free shit. Now I see this.
Now, at that point, I feel bad for him because, he was new at this and he was taking advice from the wrong people.
Yep.
Doug TeNapel!
Yeah, exactly.
That's all you have to say. Wouldn't surprise me if there was a little meth wood in there too.
But
I've
seen some people who said I think I saw Ben Hennessy say, he would how do you say he would actually pay to get it fulfilled. I'm like, and don't do that. Nobody
don't.
And I'm not trying. Yes, we're charitable people. I understand that you want to do.
Ben's a very good dude, man.
Yeah,
I like Ben.
But at the same time, you got to fail.
This dude has to take responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And I know I'm being harsh, man. But
Refund. Yeah, refund the people. Don't take the money and run and not give anybody anything.
I mean, he does promise a refund.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did promise a refund, but it's going to take a while, he says. And he says he doesn't have a job and stuff like that.
Oh, my God, man.
I'm going to say this, and I said this is going to sound ugly, but I can say it because I'm doing it right now. You do Uber, you do Lyft, you do DoorDash, whatever the fuck you got to do to make that money and get it back to these people and take care and try to take care of your family, right? Don't just say, well, I couldn't find a job. I've said it before on this show. My father is a plumber. He is a licensed plumber. He is worth more than a lot of people, as far as his skill set. He's worth more than a lot of people in service industries. Guess what? Sometimes work got tight. You know what my dad had to do? Paint houses.
Okay, is he saying that he can't refund people right now because he doesn't have the money?
He does not have the money, is what he's saying.
How,
and if he
how
didn't have,
how
if
did
he didn't
30
have a job
pages
this whole
cost him
time-
almost $40,000?
Yeah.
30
That's what-
pages.
Well, here's the thing, and this is the thing. If he did not have a job this entire time, that means he was living off those funds.
Now let's look at the. Let me
Not
switch screens.
you're not supposed to do that.
No,
Unfortunately, you get the profit after you're done doing everything else, and that's what you get to live on. That's your money.
Yeah, if
All
you are the owner, the general rule when it comes to business is you get paid last.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And like somebody said, and you can do a Doug Tenaple and only refund the contribution and not the shipping.
Yeah,
That's how
and
you
then
do
charge
it. apparently.
$80 for shipping on the current BF
Yes.
bill.
Guys, I figured out how to get your books funded. All right, here's all you got to do. Charge
You just do the eBay thing.
No. You don't have to do that. No, you see, Piper, you're not thinking like Doug Tenaple. Let me show you how to think like Doug Tenaple.
The eBay thing is to sell the item cheap and then jack up the shipping.
Oh yeah, but no. That's the eBay thing. But I'm telling you the Doug Tenaple way, right? Not just jack up the shipping. I'm talking about double the price of the book for shipping. It's one thing to say you'll charge like if you're selling an item for $5 and then you're charging $10 shipping, right? That sucks. But we're talking about Doug Tenaple, $25 a book, $100 for shipping to Canada. Stuff like that. By the way, I just want to say hi, Crystal.
Hey.
Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Diamond McMillan.
What the? Why do I leave you on here? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
No. Critias is not a licensed plumber. My father is a licensed plumber. Need to make that clear.
But here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Can I read his thread?
Sure.
Is it all right if I take over? I know that I sound goofy tonight. I legitimately don't have my face in.
Oh, I got you.
For those who don't know, and I'll explain. I said this on my stream last night. I'll say it again. So I got glassed by somebody when I was a bouncer. And I had several teeth on the left side of my face get very badly damaged. And others were damaged from other incidents that happened to me. So I had a bunch of teeth pulled. So that's why I sound a little drunk tonight. But trust me when I tell you, I sounded a lot worse right after the surgery. If you go on my channel, and this is good for laughs, look up my video on, I think it was my review of The Punisher Season 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just now learning to talk, but I really wanted to do a video. I sounded fucking terrible. I sounded like this.
Oh no.
It was a little embarrassing because I sounded like Steve Urkel after he was numbed in the face. But anyway,
Yeah.
let me read the thing about Bob.
Well, Carl says get his shirt off.
I'm just wearing a coat. That's why my camera's not on.
Okay.
Anyway,
There we go.
so Critias starts with, so I guess I'm kind of back. Not in the right circumstances back, but I have a phone now, so I can finally use my Twitter and whatnot. Currently, I'm writing to you from my wife's work computer. I want to dismiss any claim that Preston Poulter is buying Detective Dead. He offered. I said I would think about it. You should have just said, fuck you. Sorry, I'm going to be adding my own commentary here. But I never told him I would sell him backer info. I have emails to prove our conversation. Post them. I told him even if I did consider it, which I am not, I would never betray my backers info. Not even if it were for 100 million. Privacy is everything.
I
Well,
bet you at that point, that's when Poulter stopped caring.
Yeah, probably. Because he's a piece of shit. And so are the people that he hangs out with. I can give you guys some background detail on the artist for John De La Rosa's book, by the way, if you want it later.
Oh,
I did a little digging.
Oh, I know about the white nationalist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he's pretty. That's some. I checked his YouTube channel. There's some pretty evil shit on there.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, let's go back to Gamergate for a second. I found an ethics breach too, but we'll get to that in a minute. Yes, I stopped production on Detective Dead. No, it's not dead. Very much well alive. So it's alive Detective Dead. It's like any real world project. You run out of funds. You can't afford the material to finish the work. How? Anyway, I did not spend the Detective Dead funds on personal things aside from a bill here and there. People are going to have a hard time buying that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't prioritize things in order. You think? I spread the funds on various Detective Dead tiers and other artists to do work for me on the project. Mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would concede that. Okay, maybe he made that mistake. I don't see how he could go through 40,000 on a mistake.
Did you pay 10,000 for the Canaan White cover? Like, Canaan's good, man, but Jesus Christ.
Yep.
And by the way, I think Canaan White's an amazing artist.
Mm-hmm.
I would not want him to do a book of mine until I know I'm going to be able to make a ton of fucking money to pay him what he's worth.
Exactly.
You know, and I'm not going to prioritize the cover over the book itself. Not to mention he already had a fucking great artist. Anyway,
a quick aside.
Oh Jesus!
It sounds like he's about to join the Legion of Doom. Did Gale finally win his heart?
No, it's actually my Chicago accent coming out.
Mm-hmm.
You're
that happens to me a lot. You can ask these guys when we're back here. You know, right now I'm really trying not to let the North Carolina Southern come out.
Yeah,
but you can ask these guys when I'm oh hell no. You know, I'm like you know,
Hat Man's the exact same way.
Yeah, yeah, I can. I've seen it like sometimes when he gets like emotional on your stream about.
Oh
something.
yeah,
he's like, what the? Oh hell no. You know.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going. The pencil alone. God, don't even start with me, Carl. Anyway, the pencil alone is in the 10,000s, not including inking, coloring, lettering, and tier fulfillment.
How was it?
What?
How was the penciling alone in the 10,000s?
For 30 pages?
It's not like he hired Ethan.
Like somebody said, did somebody charge $1,000 per page?
Wow.
I mean, the art is really good. Let's not lie.
Like I said, I'm not going to say which artist said this on on live stream or anything, but the when he said like, well, I'm raising my rates from 90 to 999. He said, man, right? I feel great now.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, another artist. Sup, Sim?
What the fuck is this?
I know, right?
Exactly, right? What's going on?
No, but seriously, when I read this, I read this freaking thing, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I had 38K, and I could not afford a 100-page book."
Yeah, he didn't do the.
What is
I
that?
guess the pencil was in the 10,000s.
Yeah, but what does that tell people about people like me? We have Liam.
Apparently, y'all need to just be charging way more for your art.
Yeah.
Y'all aren't charging enough.
Yeah. We're now spending our money on hookers.
But why aren't you? I mean, you could at that rate. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah, but that's after fulfillment usually. Maybe I'm doing it all wrong. Maybe I should order the hookers before I start doing the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something
I think
like
we got
that.
another super chat before this too that we didn't read.
Let me look up. Hold on.
I think it was like a $2.
Oh, okay. I wondered where Critius went. He disappeared. Yeah.
Yep, he's back.
Yeah, he came with a vengeance.
Yeah, like somebody said that you probably went on vacation like somebody else that we know. Wayne Coyne, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Going
He's
on
actually tweeting all this from Japan.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there a graded 0.5 project / comic in planning? Yes. 2. I'm just gonna I'll drop that too. But this is kind of why I got like heated about this kind of shit, is because
It makes it harder for new people.
for new folks, like yes, we're trying to build trust through this channel, through our reporting and all that stuff. And for new folks who've never done anything like this, getting ready to get started on it, this is bullshit for us, right?
Yeah, because we know better than this, but the trust is broken. Or it's going to be broken. There's going to be less trust in crowdfunding comics when stuff like this happens.
Yeah, but that's already something that we've been dealing with since the get-go. It's people don't trust. Already have problem trusting Indiegogos because Kickstarters fucked it all up. There was a whole bunch of people that did this on Kickstarter. Richard Pace and a whole bunch of other cocks did this type of shit, and we can't allow people in CG and not call it out. And I'm sorry, and it follows through with Preston Bolton buying the fucking rights to the book.
Which he said he didn't. Which Critias confirmed that he's saying that did not happen.
Yeah.
And like I said, do I believe him or not? But in his public statement, I can say that he said he did not do it.
Yeah, but do we understand that a property that has nothing, that hasn't been published, hasn't been done, is worth nothing? So how can he sell it?
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. It's like I just want to address something. Lasmat says, "Can you address the fact that Critias owns the CG trademark, which allegedly what Preston was after?" That's what I think he was.
Now
after.
Ethan has it.
Not and here I thought Ethan does officially own it now.
Yeah,
it is officially in his hands now.
In the right hands, in my opinion.
And Vinnie Art says 7 books last year, and I didn't break 10K until City of Venus. How did he?
Hookers.
Hookers. That's the thing, man. But yeah, I don't really think there's much left to say in this statement.
Eskimo. Was he given bad advice intentionally to have people lose trust with CG? Well, I mean, where did he get his advice?
Well, I don't know. That's a little tinfoil hat, but
I know.
Yeah, let me just read the 6 here, and then I think that really that's about all of it, because this comic's dead in the water. He says, "No, I was not scared away from CG or Twitter or any platform by any group. I can guarantee you I'm the last person who will ever be afraid of anyone or any group. I just believe in being peaceful and harmonious towards everyone." Right.
That's the guy that was saying, "I was pressured into leaving my work campaign. They were pressuring me, and I left."
Yeah, this and the last 2 parts of it are bullshit. I'm just gonna say that right now.
I'm sorry, my filter is off. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, man.
Heated topic.
Yeah, but it's like the last bit. Don't count this project out, dude. This book's never happening.
No,
I don't think it is.
Nobody's gonna trust you ever again.
This is the type of shit that pisses me off, because we bust our ass, dude.
He would at least have to sell the book, not the campaign, but the book to a really trustworthy name.
You know how hard it is to build trust with people, especially followers. And it's like we're making our brand there. We're making our own place, and some people like that will.
Here's what I would say to Critias right now, even if he was like looking me dead in the eyes. If somebody wants to buy that IP and it's not Preston Poulter, sell it, refund everything, walk away.
Yep.
Get off the internet and be done, because you have no future here after this. No. And I'm not doing any. That's not a threat. That's just me reading the room. People are fucking pissed.
Yep.
And they have a good reason to be. I can only imagine if tomorrow I said, "Well, my life didn't go the way I thought it would. Englewood's canceled. By the way, I'm keeping the 13 grand for myself." Like, are you no? Like, we don't know how that money was spent. We don't know what the receipts are, so on and so forth. Like, this is ridiculous.
But you're talking about people like Doug guy. You're talking about people that are like, I don't have to fulfill, because it's, if you read anything about crowdfunding and they warn you when you back a project, it's like you're aware that this is a support of a project. You're not buying anything, so this will not engage you into, you may not be getting nothing.
And that's something, honestly, I know that's part of the game.
The project might flop, but at the same time, he owes refunds.
Yeah. And I am of the opinion that you should never, ever, ever, when you're getting into this, ever think that's the way you should operate this. You should operate this with, I have every intention when I go into this to make sure that I know how much this is going to cost, that I know I can raise this money, and that I know that I can, get this book out there. If not on time, I'm going to constantly update people month to month to make sure they know what's going on.
Yeah.
He did none of that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I don't see this getting refunded or anything like that. And I genuinely do not think, and this is something that I'm going to say to everybody else in Comicsgate, is I have a feeling that if this were me, you all would be harsh to me. You should be harsh to this dude too.
The guy had no job. The guy was already unemployed.
Until you
He spent the money.
Book.
How the hell is he gonna refund people?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
How the hell can he refund people?
You should have all these numbers figured out before you even start a campaign, because you should know the minimum amount you need to ask for to deliver on what you're trying to deliver.
Yeah, but there's the catch of the shipping there. There's always those little things, but dude, he's coming out going, I can't afford just getting the book drawn.
$10,000 just for line art, or 10,000s.
He said thousands of dollars for pencils.
$10,000s of dollars for pencils. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that, if you 10,000 is what was it, like 100 page him?
Well, he said he only got 30 though.
He only got 30. It's supposed to be so much, but
that should have been the book that he released, is the 30 pages, and then worried about like this 140 page fucking epic that he was going to make. Because
but supposedly he was halfway done, wasn't it?
No, it's 100. It was 100 it was over 100. Hold on a second.
No, but when he launched, wasn't it supposed to already have a part of it done?
I don't remember that. You might be right. He didn't say. I looked through the campaign and I didn't see anything mentioned of that.
Okay.
But he might have said it on a live stream. I think he might have. I can't remember. You know what I'm saying? It's been so long since he's been on live streams and stuff. So, I mean, the last time we saw him on live stream was the Soylent Witch trial.
Yeah, when he freaking cried about war campaign pressuring him because you got bullied because he doesn't like being
that's the thing. He's like, nobody can pressure me, but he got upset because they made fun of his lips.
You got pressure to turn on war campaign that freaking got him into the attention of freaking Ethan. Mm-hmm. He would not even be there. He would not even have the attention of Ethan Van Sciver if freaking war campaign didn't bring him up. So why? Like Mika was saying before, it's like, why the hell won't you freaking talk about it? Go on my campaign, dude, and I have 57 freaking updates. Mm-hmm. How hard is it to go to just worry? To me, it's like you have people waiting for your book. You're a backer of a book, right? Yeah. You're waiting for your book. How can you not be conscious about it and worry about people worrying about you? I don't want you or Mika or anybody that backed my book to worry about my book coming out. So I'll keep you guys posted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Even when my stepfather died, first thing I did was inform everybody on my campaign. This happened. Don't worry. It's not slowing anything down. This is where I'm at. This is the point of it.
You had a problem. Oh, by the way, did you get your pen?
No, it's not. It's not in yet.
Yeah. But anyway, the thing is, you've had a pen. You had a problem with your pen on your tablet.
Yeah.
And you were upfront about that. Like, hey guys, I have a problem, and it might, it's going to delay me by a couple of days, while I get this figured out. And that was it. That was all. That's all you got to do. Update people. It's not hard.
No.
Jesus. You have all the tools. You have Twitter. You have. I'm looking at right now. Indiegogo has an update. He did 37 updates and then shut the fuck up for 3 months. What the fuck?
This is fucking infuriating.
Sorry, it just. That's like I said, I'm not trying to, I don't want to rag on him too much because I don't know his situation. I don't know what his life was like, but still at the same fucking time, $38,000. Where did it go?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If I did that, if I was in business and I got a budget of $38,000 and I had nothing to show for it, I would be fucking fired, and then I would probably get investigated.
Do we understand? Let's just imagine a worst case scenario here, right? Let's imagine our friend fucking Passion, right? He funds his book at $6,000. He fucking ends up sick, can't finish the book. We fucking understand.
Mm-hmm.
But what the fuck is this shit? The guy made $38K. He had almost 2 years to produce a goddamn book. And now all of a sudden it's like, my money's all out?
Mm-hmm. That's Dark Gift Comics for $5 says, between this, Night Stalker, and the Knox, I'll be out a few hundred. This one's big, though. Up-and-comers are fugged. Damage may be irreparable. I hope not.
Yeah, that's the other part.
Okay, so
Imagine
you know what?
being a new guy to this. Imagine now you're trying to put out your first book in Comicsgate. People don't know you yet.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is scary for them because this dude is, like I pointed out earlier, it's not like he had a YouTube audience before this or anything like that. He was just a dude who was on Ethan's streams sometimes. And all of a sudden, now he's got a comic. All of a sudden, now he's got $30,000, and it's like, what? Why on earth at this, like, who is going to who's going to trust the new guys?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hard. Now, the good thing is now, if nothing else, there's now at least a structure of shows that people can go up through, and we can kind of see who's actually wanting to do this and who's just grifting.
Yeah. That's like for example, Joseph King just says, like, I'm new to this fug. Feels bad, man. I mean,
I feel bad for Joe.
Yeah. But we're, like I said, I believe in Joe. I believe Joe can produce, I believe in Sim. I believe Sim can, I believe in Micah. I believe Micah will produce. Right now, yes, it's a lot of belief, but I've gotten to know you guys. I've seen Sim work. Right? How many nights have we just sat in chat where you were working? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, so guys,
dude, even if my freaking graphic tablet's not working right now, I'm doing colors with a fucking mouse.
Yes.
The show must go on.
He's
Damn.
colors with a mouse, so he's trying to do something while this is going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I fucked with you last night, wasn't it? Like I said, like, man, you complain about your pen. All I hear is bitching. Like.
Yep. And let me just put this out there. It's like now it's going to be really hard to earn trust. It has taken me, I think, I don't even know, like 6 months of appearing on Ethan's streams on a decent basis to finally win over just half of his chat.
Mm-hmm.
And that was after Doug and after Mike. People felt burned. Now people are going to feel even more burned.
But
I feel fucking
moment.
terrible for anybody who's legit and is going to be coming up after me.
Yeah.
Jesus,
This
that's
also-
an uphill battle.
It's also a good moment to bring back the conversation we're having yesterday, Optimus, about people going, oh, we can't go after other creators of CG or other books and stuff like that. That's exactly a perfect example why we need to fucking hold our own to the same standard as the others. We cannot not criticize
As a group,
our own
credibility. Don't.
You have to hold each other to their same standard. You don't go after somebody pointlessly just because you don't like their book or their style of art. But god damn it, this needs to be addressed, not just fall in there, because this is how this can hurt us. It's if we don't discuss or address it.
There are some folks
Or people make
like,
excuse for it.
and I will say there's some folk, there's some. I'm not, not saying no names or nothing like that. There are some projects that are coming or that are in there right now that I haven't funded, that I won't fund. I won't. But in those cases, I'm not going to speak bad about those projects. But big but on that. If you pull bullshit like this, you best damn believe that it's going to be a topic on Graded 0.5.
Fuck yeah.
And that is not, I'm not trying to disparage anybody or anything like that, but I will not stand, like, I believe in what CG is doing, right? I believe in this stuff. I would not put my money down on it. I would not be up here on this live stream right now trumpeting it.
Yeah, but that's just, you're talking about Critias. He's friends with Ethan and all those guys. Remember, what's his name? Doug there. The worm guy.
Yeah, Doug Tenaple, yeah.
He fucking asked for more money for fulfillment going, I'm sorry, I didn't ask for enough. And CG gave him more money for it, and they still got fucking screwed, a whole
he got like
106 of them.
Yeah,
But
he got like an additional $8,000.
and Critias is just gonna go, oh well, nah, fuck this
Yeah.
shit. And especially that he did say that he was not CG anymore, so he doesn't hold to those standards anymore.
Yeah. Cider Hype, he for $2 said, I just hired the best artist I could find today, Cryface. I got you, buddy. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be all right. Don't worry about it. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot
It's
of
worth it.
there's a lot of knots in people's stomachs right now, I'm sure. Especially people who are planning projects and stuff.
And it comes to that conversation we're telling you. People put freaking not just reachable, but accurate freaking goals to your freaking books. Don't go and ask for $1,000 if you can't fulfill with $1,000. Everybody's like, oh, I'll be edgy. I'll ask for $500 or $1,000 because I'm gonna have the entire algorithm on my side, and then after that they all go crying and crack.
I only got $500. How am I going to make this book? Well, you only asked for $500 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
If the person is confident and kind of has their own money to kind of help them out, and they want to go that route, that's one thing.
I will say this, Sim.
But if you're just like gambling on it, don't.
Yeah, because what he was pitching, like at the page rate that I'm thinking that he's paying, he would have needed around $30,000, which he got, but then he wouldn't have money for shipping. So his goal was much lower than that. And it's like, well, then what's the page rate of your artists? But I genuinely think he did not do the math. It's like you cannot, I cannot stress this enough. Throw yourself into that just because you think that you're Mark Miller. People say I've got an ego. There's a reason that I only started with a 36-page book. It's because I didn't want to get myself, in over my head. I could still pay my artists a good page rate. I could still, make sure stuff like that. And then, I made enough money to also get a professional letterer on it, so on and so forth. And, things like that. And I even made a mistake. I didn't charge enough for shipping. So now all of the profits that should be going to me after this is over are going to make sure that everybody gets their comic,
Same here. I charged like $5 less than I should for the shipping to international. I was not expecting to just be mainly United States and everywhere else.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's tough, man.
But we
tough.
take the lick and that's it, and we plan for it a bit.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Sim, you're doing most of this work yourself.
Yeah.
And you charge. How much was your initial goal?
What?
Your initial goal?
I think it was 2,000, 2,500, but the first campaign was 5K.
Yeah.
And it was in color, and then after that, with the second campaign, I did the black and white, and I did it at 3,000, 3,500. Yeah.
But because you were doing most of the work, you said, I can do this for this.
Yeah.
And that's why you said, okay, I can, I'm good to go with this goal, and I can make it work. You mapped it out, and you said, I can do this. Michael, what was your initial goal? I forgot.
7,000.
So you were 7,000. And of course, you as you just said, you mentioned the shipping, so we know about that, right?
Yep.
Because like I said, all you got to do, guys, seriously, just do what Naples does. Just charge $100 for shipping, and
no matter where it's going, just flat rate.
Yeah. Micah, the other night we figured it out.
We need to get a dollar box, so we can charge $100 for shipping because they get a nice little dollar box.
Oh yeah.
Put some things on it. Put some stickers on it. That'll be cool.
Oh yeah.
Put some pony
Make
stickers.
it all pretty.
Yeah. Put some pink pony stickers on it. It'd be great. I just want to read this from Knight Templar. Your goal is too high. And this is in quotes. Lower it to like $8,000. Detective Dead was set at $25,000 as a goal on my first campaign, and it failed miserably. My second was and I lowered it to a lower goal, and it got funded. Now here's the question: did you do any kind? I see, Micah. Hold on. Keep that pose. Uh-oh. Yeah, wait. Yeah, there you go. Good for a screen grab.
Yep.
But that's the key. Okay, you lowered your goal, but did you do anything to lower the costs?
No.
Obviously not.
How the fuck are you going to get 100 pages out of $8,000?
Yeah, but that's what I said. Like me, I reduced it to a black and white, so I knew I was reducing my price, so that's why I could.
Exactly. You know, it's those little things like that he did not think about. But what really gets me is like he was surrounded by all the same people I'm surrounded by.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you ask him?
Right?
Well,
dude, with all the people he has, the access that he has, dude, they could have saved his ass, helped his ass. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the question is, like, you know, let's be honest. Later on, who did he start hanging out with more?
Never listen to Doug TeNapel.
Or Mike.
Or Mike.
Or Edwin.
Or Edwin.
Yeah.
Especially not the guy on the white drugs.
Oh, somebody say white drugs?
Oh, boy.
You know what that means?
Oh.
Cocaine.
I don't care what anybody says. It's never getting old.
Yep.
Cocaine.
But no, so I just read Dark Gift. Kaiju Spirit just reminded me Lady Alchemy is next. That's not looking like a good situation either.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but I
I've
do
got
have
some background
comments
info
on that.
on Martina's book. Hold on. Okay, so thing with Martina, she got her book funded, made the mistake of paying her artist up front. Yeah, very stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And she's admitted as such. She hired Matt Weldon to do the book. And Matt Weldon is consistent. And he will
forget that
finish
she came back asking for more money for fulfillment because she didn't have enough to fulfill the book.
Yes, there is that. So that was a mistake. But, you know, and that's the thing. That's another mistake that people do not understand when it comes to these sorts of things. You cannot, and I repeat, cannot dive into this without knowing what you're doing. You know,
People don't realize that at least half the money you collect, at least half of it, minimum, goes into fulfillment and printing.
Yes.
In her case, though, I'm holding out hope because she's been really.
She's got a legal issue to overcome right now. I want to see how that works.
Yeah.
First.
Well, she's been really transparent though, and I'm guessing that she was dealing with the same artist that this dude was dealing with.
No, it wasn't the same artist.
No,
I know. I'm playing around.
Yeah. It was. Oh, look. Hey, Vinny.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Yeah. What's you know? Hey, you know.
We're all a bit highly Selassie here, and
yeah.
We're gonna do just like a one of them kind of panels again.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think I'm gonna go get some Kraken.
Nice.
I thought you were about to say you could get some crack. I'm like, oh, brother.
I don't do that shit. I only do the green. You know this shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Hail the green.
So, Vinny, my man, what do you think about all this that's been going on?
There you go. Another one that's gonna get pissed off and go on a rant. Let's go.
Yeah.
No. This thing it's all nonsense. And I think all this shit was blown out of proportion on top of it. What this guy did, well, I'm talking about the Preston shit, but what Courteous did is odd. And yeah, I didn't know what his full situation was and what he's paying people. But if you're not calculating from the start, then you're already fucked up. Let's put it that way. Because if he's paying his artist a certain amount and he already exceeded that in 30 pages, then yeah, he screwed up big time.
Andrew, hey Andrew, how you doing?
There you go. That's what I wanted to say too. Maybe half up front, but you never put full up front. And don't you go and say never pay you only pay when your artist is done, because then you won't get good work.
Yeah,
people do need money, so at least half in advance.
I've heard some, and like I said,
like a 3-5 pay shot type of thing. You know,
you creators can, like, you know, the actual artists here can ask, you know, see if I'm wrong or not. But I've heard a lot of people saying, "Oh, here's one thing that I am going to point out. I don't care how much you think you know somebody. I don't care if they're your best friend and you became blood brothers at 4 fucking years old. A contract is a contract is a contract. Rules of acquisition number fucking 1.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Contract and sign that motherfucker. Lock it up. I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
And that's one.
Excuse me.
I agree with you, man. And if, like you said, whatever it was, if it was some kind of verbal nonsense, like Sim is saying too, half up front, and when you deliver those pages, you get your second half. That way, it gives them incentive to continue working on top of it.
And not half of the full book. You go like half, like the first 5 pages, right?
Yeah.
You go by
Exactly.
block of 5. You go, here's the first half of the 5 page. When you're done those 5, you get the rest, and so on and so forth.
Right. That's usually how it works. It's something along those lines. You have to work it out, but yeah, it should be half up front, and then as you're getting pages done, you get the money for those pages. That's pretty much how it works. So yeah, I don't know.
That's how I do it with my team too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, like, and Crystal says in the chat,
yeah, good plan too.
Yeah,
for them to pay for more. Yeah,
exactly. Hail Crystal, by the way, she's awesome. And on top of everything else too, like I seen Martina Markovic, she went through hell too with her creative partners, and then she had to drop them, and she was looking for another artist. Like I almost worked on her book, but I didn't know it. She had to redo the entire thing or from the start because the guy pulled a fast one all around.
Yeah, I mean, it's when they said the entire book. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, so that's why it said. It said I think she found Matthew Weldon, but everyone was pushing for me to do it because they know like I would do an amazing job on it, but I can't because my workload is already insane between everything.
They came to me too, bro.
Yeah, well, no, but this is what I'm saying though. I mean, you got to get your contracts in place, and you need to know what the hell's going on. You can't just let those people run wild by themselves. Because with her book, I know the guy changed everything, and she was supposed to be the main character. She became a secondary character. That right there is totally fucked up. What the Courteous situation is, I don't know the full details, only what's been being brought up here and there. I know there's a lot of work that was done, but at the same time, again, it sounds like he took the money and was living off of it instead of putting it for the project.
There's the part I don't understand about the Marcotta thing is how can he change the goddamn book if she wrote it? Was she relying on him to write part of it, like the Kirby Stanley way type of thing?
Well, yeah. Well, I was seeing it in the private chats. I don't know how much they want to say, but yeah, no. It sounded like she had an idea, and then that guy ran wild with it with his partner because I guess his partner had some kind of connection in Hollywood.
Yeah, it seems like she and Vinny and I were both privy to some conversations. It seemed like she had a very hands-off approach. Which she's learned the lesson now because if it's your book, you can't just say, "Oh yeah, I'm just you are the project head."
Makes more sense because that's what I thought of. That she kind of just like gave him the direction and let him go, and that's how she got screwed.
I will say this.
You saying it makes sense, yeah.
I will say this, and this is once again coming from my father's background.
The guy.
Yeah, coming from my father's background in plumbing, right? My dad has, he's been in business himself, and he's been a supervisor for other big companies, right?
Yep.
And he says, I don't care how good the guy under me is, I'm putting my hands on everything. I got to make sure. He said, because when it gets inspected, they ain't going after that guy. They're coming to me.
Yeah, but she keeps going like, her IP, her brand, her this, but that's it. It's my IP, my brand. Trust me. I'm all over it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even if I had a co-writer, I'm all over it.
Dude, of course you got to be all over everything. Look at me. All those books I got out. People say, you doing it by yourself? Yeah, because I try to get a little bit of help in the beginning. And
you get screwed.
A couple of books didn't go out the way they were supposed to. And I know they either got damaged and I had to replace them. So that's lost money and I look bad. So I'm like, no, I have to supervise over every possible aspect of it. Because I'm about quality through and through. I won't half-ass anything. I go all the way with everything that I'm doing. And my fans know it. My supporters know it. Like I said, that's why I keep building, I think, is because they see it. They know I'm deadly serious. I'm professional as hell when it comes to those books. And I'll mouth off about anybody who's going to be nasty to fans or nasty to me.
And there's another thing I'd like to add, and it's something that we discuss a lot in the back channels and in hangouts with Vinny and a lot of people. It's please, backers, fans, followers, CG, keep in mind that even if we make 5K, when we ask for 5K or 7K off a book, we don't make money off of this, really.
Nope.
It goes into the production of the book. Even me as an artist, it's all the hours that I spend on it. It's all this. We're not making that much money. when we actually start making money off a book, it's when we pass the 10K.
Yeah.
And that's not many that do it.
Yeah.
So people have to respect that we're putting everything in it. Like, we may be getting 5K, but I've invested more than 5K in this book.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, I mean, we'll look at Through the Woods now, right? It's past 20,000. Everyone goes, "Oh, you're doing amazing." The project is because more than half of that is printing alone. That's not even shipping yet.
Yep.
So again, I'm not getting a huge chunk of it. And I told people this on a couple of streams. I could have done soft cover and taken a bigger chunk for myself. I did that stretch goal for the fans because I want them to have the best possible book. A lot of people said I was crazy. You only do hardcover if you hit 6 figures. I don't care. I'm doing this for everybody.
No,
I did my calculation.
See, who said only do hardcover 6 figures? Oh, yeah, I think Micah has a rule number 1 about that one. What is it, Micah?
Yeah, don't listen to Doug.
It's people that think that they have to make as much money as they can on the campaign. And while me, Vinnie, and most of other creators, and I'm sure Mika's the same way, we're thinking about creating the product and making it done and making money afterwards. If we can make money on this campaign, then good.
He didn't like that.
Well, you see, the reason he winced is because last night Comic Book Hut put Micah in his crosshairs, and he started calling him Mika.
Yeah, we'll get to the hut later, but yeah, it kind of drove me crazy.
Yeah. He's like, look at this Mika guy. He said he looked like. I think the best part, he said he looked like a tennis ball. Micah, I almost took that part of the video when he said you look like a tennis ball, and it put that that announcement after they killed Saddam Hussein. It would have said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we got him."
Okay, you prefer Micah? I get it.
Yes, that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, remember he's a French Canadian. He don't know how to pronounce it.
No, it's fine.
But I want to say this real quick before we continue the conversation. Medicare says, "Don't listen to Edwin," but he gave great advice to prepare for the coronavirus. Are we all going to die now? Yes. If you took advice from Methwin, you're going to die from the coronavirus.
Look out.
Why is Edwin giving people advice on coronavirus?
The other night he said something. I don't know the context of it, but he was just like, he said something like, "What you need to do, all right, is quit your job." I'm like, what?
Quit your job.
Edwin, shut the fuck up.
He told Doug last night. Was it Doug told like George to like go to work at He said something like go to work at Starbucks or something. Jeez,
really encouraging there, Doug. The worst advice I've ever seen. He's like, you got to give some things away for free. You should get back and you should do webcomics. Like, he came from webcomics, you fucking idiot.
Wow.
You don't even know this kid's background nearly as much as I do, and he fucking hates me. I will say this right now. If George Alexopoulos listened to me instead of Doug TenNapel, I might have a project for him. He might get money.
Mm-hmm.
Might be able to help him with this tarnished reputation. Maybe help him get a little help for his mental issues. But no!
There's a lot of mental issues.
Yeah, the kid legitimately does need a therapist.
Yeah,
he really needs to be talking to somebody.
Yeah, I think we almost have to change the name from Comicsgate to Dramagate.
I know, right?
It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like people trying to like do their own thing. Like Vinny, I know it was a few weeks ago when you launched, the collected edition, and of course, all of a sudden, after months of just keeping her damn mouth shut, you got visited by the Rentard.
Yeah. It's funny too because she blocked me a long time ago. I blocked her, so there was never any kind of communication whatsoever. And then she felt the need to do this, and she called herself a large mammal, referring to a section in the book. Okay, insult yourself. You're a fucking genius.
I'm a large mammal. It's like, well,
and her attacks were because I draw women too sexy. Jeez, wow. Okay, I'm proud to wear that badge. Not a problem, because I'd like to bring sexiness back to comics, not these fucking refrigerators with these diesel dyke haircuts.
Simon, what are you doing, brother?
I know, I get getting kicked out. I don't do nothing. It just kicks me out.
Wow. It's not me. Just saying, it's not me. It's
hashtag blame Vinny. He's the last one that came in. He kicked me out.
Yeah.
Sim, are you attempting to use Vivaldi and share another tab?
If I'm going to another tab, yeah, man. Yeah, I did go to Twitter. Is that why?
Are you sharing another tab?
Nope.
On Vivaldi.
What browser do you use, Sim?
Yeah.
I use Google Chrome.
Then I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry about it then.
It rarely happens to me. Like I never get kicked out of this stuff, and today it's just kicking me out.
We just had like a weird Canadian mind meld there that had to be broken up.
Yeah, I keep saying I think it's Vinny's fault. It's his fault.
Of course,
he's been through the woods, and
I'm gonna be honest with you. You know who would always blame, and it's this one right here.
Yeah, it's Piper's fault.
always blame Piper.
The rowdy Piper there.
Yeah,
that's all I'm here for. Apparently,
she was staring off into space. You can't pick on her.
Oh, white knight.
There's nobody that's off limit.
I'm just
pick
kidding
on everybody.
We're all silly.
Yeah,
it's all good. I mean, that's the thing. Again, when it comes down to all this stuff, what's been going on. We just got to keep making great books, being awesome with people, and that's it. Yep. There should be no problems. There should be no fucking drama.
Mm-mm. Well, like I said, it's just going to be, best foot forward, kind of thing.
We just have to make sure to address those situations when they come, and not just try to sweep it up under the rug like some people would like.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. When shit like that happens, you talk about it.
Yeah, like I said before, we hold our own to the same standards we will hold others.
If I'm gonna dog on Marvel or DC or somebody like that for doing dumb shit, then I gotta do it here. If you did something dumb, brother, I love you, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, and I hope it does.
Tell you, fuck you. You did something wrong. We're gonna talk about it. Make dunk on you. You son of a bitch. How fucking dare you? You fucking.
But the thing is, I know Simon well enough that he would come on and talk about it.
Yep.
He would be man enough to come talk about it. That would be the difference.
Of course, and that's what we have to do. That's how it works. It's because we're open and honest with everybody. Like I said the same thing. When people hear my rants and shit, or when I go off, it's not because I'm trying to fight with anybody. It's I'm shedding light on the scumbags. I'm telling my personal stories of what happened, right? Yeah. So, and people get fired up when they hear that. But if someone's attacking me, that's the other time I'll open up my mouth, because I don't sit on my hands when it comes to this shit.
Me, I try to stay diplomatic and professional, but
right.
You guys know me when I'm pissed.
Yeah,
of course. Well, that's what you got to try to be logical when you do your attacks anyway. When you got to fight back. Now, it's not even attacks; it's defending yourself.
Yeah. Let's be honest as to what it is, because actually I'll say it after somebody acknowledges that down there.
Oh yeah, Piper, could you read that?
Speaking of sexy women, has Piper shown feet yet?
Yeah, 5 shows ago.
I actually have enough money to make them look pretty this weekend.
We got another $5 from Rhino.
Also, the question is, y'all want picture or live?
Oh. I think they want both.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can doctor a picture, right?
Yeah. So yeah.
True.
But, you got to have a fucking do it live kind of situation. So go ahead and read that, Piper.
Critias listened to Tin Apple and Meth win over EVS and Malin. Y'all have me all fucked up on that now, you guys.
So. You were the one that said it. Nobody else said it.
And then people started repeating it because I did it, and then it got ingrained in my brain.
Last 2 weeks. Nope. You don't blame that shit on us. Anyway.
Now Critias' project is dead. So so dumb. I don't care about the creator.
Yep, that's why rule number 1 exists.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Doug Tenaple.
Yeah.
Christ. And here's the thing, Vinny can say this, because I'm kind of where Critias was last year. Who's the first people that I ask whenever I need advice?
Yeah,
I go.
You guys have a good point.
I have a ton of people I can talk to, and it's just like, bam, it's that simple. And anytime I'm not sure about something, I ask, and I have not made the same fucking problem or have the same fucking problems.
Because that's all we do, man. We help each other 24/7. You know, there's only so much time in the day. Working, they're busting their ass. We're barely sleeping anymore. And what do? We jump in and we help each other even more.
Yeah,
that's how this works.
Yeah, we bend ourselves backwards to help our friends. That's what we do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man.
Like, I remember there was days, dude, when Wyatt was going nuts about his campaign not getting funded, and dude, we didn't sleep, and we went an entire fucking 12-hour stream.
Yeah,
just to make sure that he would get funded.
Yeah, get that shit done.
It's
just the way it is.
I am get this, guys.
Time for the grind. It's not time to fucking cry like a bitch. It's time to grind.
Gotta work. That's
of course,
the way it is.
Caveat, since we got 94 people watching right now, with the caveat of CG Manga that will be on Simon Pathia's channel.
Yes,
10 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. That I am going to make a very rare exception, and I'm not asking any of my co-hosts to join me, but if they want to, they are more than welcome. But on Saturday, I'll be doing a special edition of Graded Point Live because I'm going to help. I'm going to help Liam launch Xenotype.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to be there too.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're all in on this. I mean, I have him at 5 p.m. Like he's got a whole list of stuff he's going to do. That's why I told him, man. Liam, I know he's in chat as well. Keep getting your rest whenever you can because this weekend you will not sleep.
Yep. Be prepared.
We're gonna
I'll probably do it like Simon. I'll probably do it like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock.
Yep.
And then we'll roll right into CG Manga kind of thing.
Yep.
So,
Cool. I might be able to be there then.
yeah, we're gonna go early
Be
that
home
night.
by then.
Yeah, and then we can then we'll roll the CG Manga, and of course we're going to talk about Xenotype.
Yeah.
Hell, it's going to be it is the CG Manga, right?
Yeah. And don't forget, we also have our new friend and guy that will be joining the CG Manga starting next weekend, not the one coming up.
Oh yeah,
Raging Golden Eagle. That's his books launching this weekend too, and he's now a new co-host. He's going to be a member of the CG Manga now.
Yep,
beautiful, man.
Yeah, and
I'm looking forward to it.
I was on his show last night. Raging Gold Eagle's a good dude. So
we hit it off pretty easily. Like it was the first time we talked about doing the show. It was the first time we all like sat down and talked, and we hit it off pretty goddamn well.
Same here, man. That guy, he's fantastic. I'm willing to have him on as well anytime. Great fucking guy, and I'm looking forward to chatting too on the manga thing because we had so much fun on that last one with Ninja Scroll.
Yeah,
this time I'm gonna try and get some videos because I don't care if I get strike. We'll try it. If we get some strikes, we'll deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it's fair use if we're criticizing something, right?
Yeah. Check out SOS Volume 1 on AGG. 1 week left.
Yeah, go check it out if you haven't already. Also,
James
you
Hayes.
missed the other one.
I already backed it.
Yeah, I'm telling James Hayes, get that one in here. Where was another one?
Our sticker.
I did that one, didn't I?
No.
Yeah, you got that
We
one.
got a sticker.
We got a sticker? Where's that at?
You're not gonna be able to see it through StreamYards.
Okay, well, what was
Oh, so that doesn't show up the way Super Chats do?
Nope.
Okay, well, we got a poop sticker, and it's fucking cute because that's like the only emoji I actually like. That and the middle finger.
There you go.
Yeah, turd graded point.
Well, that sums up this stream.
But anyway.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, so
can we get into it now?
Anyway, when you're going through a rough time, please open up to people, ask some goddamn question. That's why all those freaking DMs, groups, and shows exist.
Simon has an open Discord.
Yeah, and it has all the information for printing, shipping, fulfillment, supplies. If you go into the CG section, you can find all promoters, all campaigns, all YouTube channels, all the freaking suppliers, fulfillment, mix them, and all the other ones that you want. Everything is there for CG. If you got any questions, jump in the hangout. And
that's right.
Everybody I know can jump in and answer your goddamn questions.
Yep.
For free. We don't charge nothing.
Nope. No charge.
That's right.
Yeah, Simon has nipples, according to DJ D Show.
and they're beautiful and sexy.
So it's good to know, I guess.
Sometimes you got to know what's going on.
Oh, but how many?
Yeah. Oh, how many you got? Two.
Oh, and they're not huge and they're tiny. There's the pictures on the web too, like yours.
Oh no!
I feel like, hello.
Wait a minute. You're gonna get a whole lot of people jumping in Discord. If you said there's a section that has just everyone's nipples.
Oh wow, yeah.
Wow.
Courtesy of Warren.
Wow.
You know, it's not often that another show can get me away from the Jack Show, but this is cool. Fuck Anna's mods. Oh, are they?
What'd they do?
I'm sorry.
Did they bully you off the fucking chat? Fuck them. Fuck
Yeah,
all of them. They're in your family now. Fuck Anna.
We don't do it in PC here. We do on PC. So you want to say fuck, cunt, anything you want, you're welcome. Have fun.
Does she have simp mods, I'm guessing?
I bet she has simp
Yes,
mods.
she does.
Oh, those are the worst, man.
White Knights too, and all those types. And, you know, the Fandom White Knights, the Fandom Knights.
Speaking of simps,
Well, I was just gonna say real quick, she's not gonna fuck you.
yeah,
He's fucking right, you know.
yeah. But speaking of simps, Micah had a problem with a simp last night.
Oh no!
So what happened, buddy Micah? See, I said the name right now.
Thank you. All right. So, I had a fun day yesterday on Twitter. I was basically fucking with everyone because that's kind of what I do.
He had a nice little 360 Jordan dunk on George.
Oh,
Oh, absolutely.
Please go on. I'm all ears.
I'm listening.
Yes.
Well, I not only did I dunk on George, I gave him, I think, the tame one. The tougher ones were on Doug and Edwin, because basically I said the only reason that he's in the position that he's in right now is because he took advice from them.
Right.
And obviously they're defenders of the Saint Methwin and the Saint Tapeworm, blessed be their names.
Yeah,
came after me, and I made fun of those idiots too.
Yeah, you can't dunk on the Holy Trinity.
Apparently not.
Yeah,
but I will anyway because I am just that kind of a douchebag. Apparently, I just do not give a fuck when it comes to those guys.
Right.
But but hey, I pissed them off to the point where they will call me out by name, which is hilarious, especially when it comes to Edwin, because he tries to make himself sound smart. And he ends up making himself look even dumber.
Is Micah Curtis a dummy dum dum?
That's like a fucking kindergarten teacher.
He's a potato man.
You're a
Dummy dum dum. If I cannot get past that part.
Yeah,
guys, every time it reminds me of that shit. Gum gum.
Grown ass man said potato and dummy dum dum in the same
head.
If you're a dummy or a potato man, I don't know if it's a dum dum or a potato man.
You know, when he's off stream, he's cursing like a truck driver and flipping tables and kicking things.
Oh yeah,
I'm doing that.
You know,
all
the
the
way
time.
that he talks, he's so slow. How dare he fucking call people slow?
oh
Like,
yeah.
I thought it was so funny. You must be slow, or autistic. And I'm like, and what the fuck did you sound like?
Wait. Oh shit.
Winger
Yeah.
talks faster than he does.
I fucking
But I'll just say this: of
What?
all the people of that holy trinity, the one I like to poke fun at the most is Edwin. You wanna know what really pisses him off? Link into the Wikipedia article for the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Oh, I made a meme of him sucking on Mike's titty, and it pissed him off pretty goddamn
Well, there
well.
is that, but I like the ones when people have to look it up, because when they do and they read it and they realize that I'm pointing that at them, they get really pissed. Because they didn't. The fact that they didn't know what I was talking about is the insult. So anyway,
don't tell about the fudge.
somebody pointed out in there, it's like that I survived that guy with the glasses. I survived that guy with the glasses and Gamergate, and now through this. I just like the internet is not new to me, but especially when it comes to insults. I was dealing with Channers. I had to deal with Baphomet. Optimus remembers Baphomet.
I was gonna say, wow, that's something I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah, Baphomet. Yeah, they were. They talk. Okay,
God,
let me tell you a little something about very quick thing about Baphomet. Okay, everything that is accused of that was accused of people doing in Gamergate and Comicsgate and things like. I'm saying accused of doxing, harassing, and stuff. Baphomet did do that shit, and you know why they did it? They didn't have a side. They didn't give a fuck. All they cared about was fucking with people.
Yep.
That's Bath.
That's funny.
That's all Bath did. They would like, just to give Michael for an example, they would put, not only would they put out his information and his address and everything, they would put out the fucking blueprints to his house.
Yeah.
And shit like that. That's what they would do. They are
a member of Baphomet did that to me when I was at Tech Raptor. You want to know what I said? Don't forget to give that to your mother. She's going to need directions.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So when it comes right down to it, some the defender of the Holy Trinity, the Hut,
the Hamburglar,
the Hamburglar tried to roast me. Now, here's the one thing when it comes right down to it, is that I am fully aware that I am a huge, chubby individual with fake teeth and a receding hairline. Life clearly did not give me the best deck. I got a 2 and a 7, and I'm waiting on the river, and it looks like it's finally starting to go my way. But if you've got a worse hand than me, I don't have to insult you. All I have to do is show a picture of you. Enter the comic book hut.
Sorry.
Coming in looking like the fucking Hamburglar and thinking that that's a cool look. Looking like white big smoke with none of the charm.
All right, Mike's going.
You're on fire today, Micah.
It's like
You got Mike going.
But buddy, all I have to do is show a picture. And everything you say means nothing. He was afraid to curse. He wouldn't even say "cum dumpster." So I imitated Edwin again.
Like, oh yeah, you won't even say "cum dumpster." Shove it. Like
he was afraid to say the F word. I did the whole George Carlin routine. I'm like, stop being a pussy.
Micah, setting you up. How many chins was the handkerchief hide, sir?
That's all you really have to do.
It hides the mole on the side of his chin.
Are you in a competition with John Delarose for who has the most chins, but you don't want to make that shit public?
No, I'm pretty sure he has a fucking mole on the chin there. So find the guy that has a mole on the chin and a nose like that, and you can find out who that is.
But yeah, you should.
And he thought this was cool. He shows up on Ethan's channel with a huge smile on his face, and you look like this.
Oh, God.
Takes balls.
No.
That looks like a Peter Pan syndrome guy.
Yeah.
And you sound like a castrated
Trying
Joe
to
Pesci.
be nice. Get it?
You sound like you watched My Cousin Vinny and you thought that was the most amazing thing in the world, and you just had to imitate that. You call yourself the People's Champion. Which people? The Lollipop Guild?
Hey, don't make fun of my people like that.
Do you think that handkerchief is there to pretend that you can grow a beard? Maybe that's it.
Who knows? Possibly.
Wait a minute. What's this about? I can't afford Windows 10. Windows 10 is free.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you need
turn off the webcam on his freaking computer. He puts tape over it.
You need a computer for that, right?
So what now?
You need a computer that can run Windows 10 for that.
That's
right?
true. That's true. Yeah.
And what's worse is somebody told me he's 40.
What? How old?
What?
That is what?
He's 40 years old, apparently.
What?
And lives with Mama.
Okay,
buddy, unless she has
that was
Alzheimer's,
obvious.
you have no excuse. Because I know people got to take care of their moms. I understand that.
So he's our 40-year-old virgin.
Probably.
Oh man, this is probably a video of him. Please
Go for it.
Please.
All I do is share this photo.
Do it.
They all feel like cartoon characters, every last one of them. This dude, Edwin, who's just a controlling nut job. He wants to change everything. That's why I made that joke on EVS's thing with him. Change the internet, change the world.
Speaking of Edwin, did y'all see his new haircut?
Oh my God. Yeah,
What?
he really looks like a psycho now.
Yeah, now he has the haircut of the cable guy.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh,
He looks like the cable guy. Yeah.
I'll get a screen grab. Give me just a second.
He looks like he just lost his fucking mind.
I look at this and I go, man, you gotta have some self-awareness.
I wish StreamYards would let him show the stickers, because now we got a nice stupid whatever.
What's it supposed to hit?
Yeah, the drooly face.
All right, we appreciate it. Who sent that?
Tatsunami.
Tatsunami, thank you so much for the super sticker. Appreciate it.
Yeah, if you could just pop out the regular chat.
What happened to prompt this particular expression? Did you see your first set of titties? Did you not know what they were?
Yeah, sure. On HBO. That's where I saw them.
Well, no. This guy looks like he's half of Pornhub's monthly traffic.
Hey, he is saving the environment.
Holy shit, Methy.
Yeah, by not reproducing.
That too.
Holy crap, Methwin actually did. He actually fucking did make a video about the coronavirus.
Really?
What?
Yeah, today's the first day I was hearing about
that. Was not a fucking joke.
No.
No.
But I said this is and here was my thing for the comic book hut, and this is what I went from mocking to pity because he brought my family into it, and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna drop some reality onto him. I'm adopted. My parents chose to have me, and it's an honor because my parents are great people. My sisters, my whole family chooses to love me every day. Every time that I go to a family gathering, I'm the first person everybody wants to talk to because I'm the one who's doing all the cool shit. I'm a podcast host. I'm a comic book writer. Now I write for RT, one of the biggest websites in the fucking world, top 300 in the world. Man, artists come to me looking for work. Writers come to me looking for advice. And here's the kicker. When it came to making some friends on the internet with some of the high-profile ones that everybody calls me a bootlicker of, they came to me. They chose me. Who's choosing you, pal? Is anyone. And is the only reason that they're choosing you is because you're just as miserable as they are. Because if that is the case, little guy, I can't hate you. I can only pity you. Because life is too short to be pissed off all the time.
Amen.
You gotta take a long, hard look in the mirror. Take the mask off. Take the stupid bandana. You look like look like if the Hamburglar started listening to Eminem. Like this look is a no-go. Okay? This is a big failure pile KFC bowl. Like, just don't do it. Don't do it. Look yourself in the mirror and say, what do I have to do in my daily life to be the person somebody chooses? And I said this on the stream. Last night. I'll say it again. I pray to God in 5 to 10 years when I'm signing books at a convention, being as awesome as I always am, you can come up to me and say somebody chose me, and I will be very proud of you. Good luck. You're going to need it because you got to get your head out of your ass, kid.
Speaking of head and asses.
Oh my God, no.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
He really looks like a rejected X-Men character.
What's that one Michael Douglas movie where he's playing a psycho who got fired from his job?
Yeah.
Falling Down.
Falling Down, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Yeah, somebody already made a meme of it.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
You got a link?
Nope.
Well, fuck you then.
Yeah.
He's a bizarre dude, man.
Hey, I'm drawing a sketch card. I'm not gonna freaking Google this for you.
Oh well.
I'll say this: like I'm fully fucking aware of the fact that I look like Private Pile, but Jesus, Edwin, like you look like somebody's about to come up to you and go, "Let me see your war face, sir." That's your war face. Now let me see your war face. Good Lord!
People are asking, wait. More importantly,
or Photoshop? No, it's real. He cut his hair. I think he was tired of people teasing him about flipping his hair.
I was about to say, did he do that because a war campaign always dunking on him for playing with his hair?
Yep.
Oh no! You lean into the meme. You grow it longer.
Yes.
You get a ponytail. You have fun with it, dummy.
Oh, like let it hang down. It'd be awesome.
More importantly, does he only use one headphone?
Yeah.
Where
he's
is
got
the
a
other
one wire
earbud?
just sticking out. Who needs stereoscopic sound, right? Like,
I mean, Goofy like crop top on top, but
I mean,
his really awkward fucking hairline.
I'm not saying that this is a Richard Spencer haircut, but
it's not quite. The undercut has actually a quaff to it.
To be fair, he didn't totally shave the sides and stuff like
that. No, that's a high and tight. He's going for the John Cena look, but he doesn't have the neck for it.
Yeah,
he doesn't have the skull for it, honestly.
Now his ears stick out.
Yeah,
exactly.
Say now all attention is on his ears now.
I don't know. I think he looks like a potato head.
He's probably going to start playing with his ears now instead of his hair. He's probably going to develop that tick. How much you want to bet he's going to start playing with the top of his ear?
Yeah,
top of his ear, or
pull a
his
Dumbo
nose.
and just start flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta get to the other island, baby. I'll be right back in a minute. Flap, 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 flap.
Look what you did, Edwin. Now it's all about the ears. Why you do that to yourself?
Yeah.
To be fair,
like
though,
his hair.
I could speak as somebody with short hair. It's probably starting to get warmer over there in Hawaii. This is a better haircut for the warmer parts of the year. Trust me.
Yeah.
I'll give him a little bit, but man, he just
because the most
it's such a departure,
Most I've ever seen him do is trim it up a bit and then shave his beard, right?
Yeah. Don't shave the beard.
Yeah.
He does. You legit look like you're on meth when you do that.
He looks like a lesbian. he looks like a butch lesbian when he shaves his beard.
Remember, you didn't have the beard when you did the fudge video.
I thought he did.
Fudge.
Nope.
Fudge is delicious, Edwin.
I kind of want to draw this guy's face. It's such a bizarre.
Wait, which one? Methwin or Hut?
The Hut.
Oh.
It's so strange.
It's Humpty Dumpty in human form.
Yeah.
Dude, they nailed it with the Cecil cartoon there.
Yeah, that's Cecil cartoon.
Oh yeah, it was spot on.
Yeah,
that was balls on accurate.
Yeah, Micah played that last night on his stream. That was
I just randomly decided because I knew it would piss him off to advertise cash grab.
Oh fuck it, hold on.
What the hell?
Give me just a second.
I'm just gonna assume this guy's bald under his head.
Well, that was what I said. I'm like, don't just embrace it, man, or just be honest about it.
Let's see. So,
all right, let's watch this because, like I said, I don't care how many times you can watch it; it's still great. All right. This part right here is just every time. Every time.
And I was a hot dog. And somebody told me, he stole my hot dog.
Some guy just stole my hot dog. You don't know what's going on? So they stole my fucking hot dog.
That hot dog was a doctor. He's a doctor, the hot dog.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, remember?
The only thing that I feel like should have been changed with this trailer, well, that's the best part. But what should have been changed was Richard should have been recording the comic with his phone.
Yeah. Yeah, like he was actually making a video while he was.
Yeah.
You have to put the look at me after.
The look at me? What's that?
The hot dog fans.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the part 2.
I just like this. I play the whole thing. This part.
I love that one.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh.
And I like what this implies. Like, not the dirt worms. To be continued. ... That was a good updated trailer. That was
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. There's only one trailer that beats that.
Hey, holy crap, dude! I just
one.
checked my my channel real quick because I have something to show off a little bit later before I take off. Okay. But I want to thank the Comic Book Hut It looks like my last stream is going to hit 1,000 views. I haven't done that for a live stream in a while. Thanks, buddy.
That's awesome, man. Congrats.
Thanks. Oh, man.
Liam, stupidity and shame had a baby and they named it Comic Book. Oh, now we're gonna have a fight in the chat. Who has the best trailer? Now this is Cyborg USA.
Cyborg USA.
But I don't know. I like Vinny's second trailer.
Yeah, man. There's the Ted Cigar one, and then there's the Kelsey Shannon one. If you want it short, sweet, to the point, it's Kelsey Shannon all the way, all day long.
Yeah. Have you seen that one, Piper? You've seen that one, right?
I think so. But if we're gonna talk about who has the best whatever promotional video or whatever, freaking Rockabilly Road Trip.
Yes, Preston.
That's a really good one.
He's a madman. I love him.
The one with the actual car in it. That one.
Yeah. Devil Driver. I'm trying to convince him to bring it to the CG convention.
Yes.
What we want to do, here's what we want to do is, because you'll have, like, it's already confirmed. I'll be there. He'll be there. Hatman will be there. My team for Inglewood will be there too. Mm-hmm. And what we're thinking of doing is just taking 2 tables and putting them, or 2 or 3 tables, and putting them like in a semicircle, and have the Devil Driver behind us, and just have all of our shit there.
Yeah,
just a big table. Like I thought that would be badass.
He confirmed last week on live stream that it is being rebuilt as we speak.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
So what were you gonna say, Vinny? You were.
Oh no, yeah, I said and another trailer that's absolutely amazing is Slaughter Squad. Joseph King fucking killed it with his.
Yeah, that one was good. A lot of people are saying Starblades also.
Oh yeah.
It
was amazing.
Now, like I said, this one, like you got Red Gaze's trailer, that's good. And of course, you got this one from Ted Cigar, that's good. But this is the one we really all want to see is,
Back through the woods today on Indiegogo.
Every time. That's magic right there.
That's another $25, right?
Okay. So.
Back through the woods today on Indiegogo.
Love it.
The best. God bless Kelsey Shannon.
Yeah. He came through.
Every time, brother. Yeah, like I said, man, we hit 25K before March 19th. Everyone who backed up until that point, they're going to be getting the free ash can. So, that's why we keep trying to hit that.
Okay.
Since it was mentioned, I got to show the Starblade trailer.
Of course.
Have you seen this one, Piper? Seen this before?
I can't remember if I have.
All right, here we go.
I want to say yeah.
Okay, come on. Like straight, if you saw this is not, you wouldn't think this is for a comic. You would think this is for like a new animated thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
I kind of want it. I've seen this before, and I remember saying I wanted it to be animated.
Yeah.
The whole thing to actually have an animation.
Hell yeah.
And he did that himself, didn't he?
Yeah, all by himself.
Yeah.
Okay, so I quickly traced over Comic Book Hut's face, and
Let me show it.
Yeah, and that's what I can figure out from his details.
That nose is brilliant.
He's got a potato nose.
This dummy dum-dum has a potato nose.
This dummy dum-dum has got a potato nose and a potato head. He needs some potato ears like mine.
This is what do you call it? Like somebody trying to do a sketch of of a criminal sketch kind of thing.
Yeah,
right. I think you made the neck way too thin though.
Yeah, you did. I think that neck would broaden it to where his face would be.
Yeah, I think it just goes straight into the shoulders, like
you're like that.
Yeah, that's closer.
Yeah. Mike, the paint wizard over here.
Oliver Brown says, "Do Cecil."
If you give me something to draw over, I could try to make an attempt.
Yeah. Mike doesn't do original drawings, but he does do good traces with paint.
Not just paint. Paint.net.
Oh.
The chat is saying fatter. And more chins.
Yeah, just add those on. As Micah said, that was my favorite part of the stream last night. Micah said, and you look like this.
How about a hair? How about chins?
I'll show you.
Remember that was it like early on where he was like going after Tug and he said, so, "Hey, brother guy, you're not my fighter."
Crazy.
Look at he's adding chins. Here we go.
Let's give him at least one more chin, so that way he can apply for
disability. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
There. He's a small town's Chinese quarter.
All right. Let's see the sketch now. Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah. Well, I see where you're going. Just
I don't think that's how
What's with the eyebrow? The eyelashes.
He's a dainty boy.
They're giving out those Malin eyebrows too.
This is going from comic book hut to it's ma'am.
It's ma'am.
It's ma'am.
He's probably got a real big mole right here. Which is probably why he's hiding it.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
He's probably got like weird acne scars all over the place.
I was going to say, I doubt he has stubble.
Joseph King in the chat says,
I don't
"Mad
think
lads."
he's capable.
Mad lads. We've done lost it. We've all gone insane.
Bob Fetta.
Earlier when we were talking about all this crazy stuff there, and it just reminded me of something. It's like, did any of you like ever thought about it? Like, after all these years, we finally understand the comedian, that it's all a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we finally we all reached to that point where we're like, dude, I finally understand that fucking part. It's all a fucking joke.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. You just gotta learn to laugh.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the thing. If people like the Hut and others, and those other guys, would learn to laugh at themselves, they wouldn't be nearly as insufferable.
Exactly.
Well, and that's the thing, man. When you're that, and the one thing I've noticed is that a lot of people who are miserable, they tend to project the things that are true about them onto other people.
Of course.
And it's like, man, it's sad to see. It's like, gee, you have nothing positive in your life.
It's real
Chug life.
Chug life. Is that now? The question is that a shirt or a tattoo?
Yes.
Yes. Oh God.
Chug
Oh shit.
All right. If he ends up watching, hey Hut, if you're really watching this, I want you to post this image. Here,
I'll be right back.
There's you.
Right. I'll make a big screen for you. There you go.
Oh shit. Oh sure, go ahead.
Oh, you put a mole on this because you remember what Sim said earlier about.
Yeah.
Was it? There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Chug
pretty sure he
life.
has a mole. Yeah.
You know what they're going to say? You know he's going to say? They tried to dox my real appearance. They're trying to figure out what I really
use a
look like.
professional sketch artist.
They were using what's that shit? The identifying cameras and shit. That technology. We're trying to.
Okay, check this out.
What's up? Oh, you got something to share? Oh shit! Put it back in. Okay. Full screen.
They're not done yet.
Oh,
it's for chaotic flux.
that looks sweet.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
That looks great.
I'm just putting like the big blacks now. After that, I'm going with the details.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that he's a great dude too, Scott.
Mhm.
I just did another stream too tonight. I did
close
two
is he,
streams,
by the way.
Huh?
How close is he, by the way?
Oh yeah, he's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Shit, was just a couple hundred away.
He needs. I hope he gets
Think.
something. Wait, let me.
Right?
There we
It's
go.
either like 150 or 200. Something along those lines.
Making it worse.
Oh my god.
Give him pink lipstick.
That's what is the plan, actually.
Nice.
Chug life.
He's starting to look like Praetorian.
You know, in his picture, his eyes don't really have pronounced pupils. They just look like black
Dots almost.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Mike knows.
That's because of the Ritalin.
Mike knows what he's doing. He's a professional. Or something. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Show me.
I got something to show off.
Yeah, show it. Got 90 people watching. So.
Oh, by the way, he's like 147 away from his goal.
Nice.
Scott.
All right, let's see this. Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
Is it? You got sound on?
Oh yes.
All right, hit it. Does the sound supposed to be playing?
Can you not hear it?
No.
Yeah, there's no sound.
That's weird.
You want to send me the link and I'll
Yeah.
Yeah, you pop me the link, I'll get to you. All right, let me. Yeah, there you go.
That's weird.
I will handle it. The professional that I am.
You can do it.
You can do it, Mika.
You can do it.
There we go.
All right. All right. All right. Let's get this set up. Doop, doop, doop.
Come on, Mika. You can't even do it. Play a simple video. Come on.
Yeah, Mika.
Oh man.
Yeah. Mika Curtis. Why can't play video? What's wrong with you?
Boomer.
Yeah. Stupid boomer. What he kept doing that one another thing. He was like, and you got this Mika Curtis. Who? Mika who? So like, what, you fucking owl? What are you doing? Get out of here.
Not to mention, if you didn't know who I was, why am I worth doing a video on?
Right?
Exactly.
All right, here we go.
In our youths, we're told of hell. We're told of all of its horrors and the dangers of the devil himself. When my brothers and I fought in the Crusades, I had thought that I had experienced what hell was here on Earth. I was wrong. You know it's metal when somebody has to turn it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be great.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
I love Preston's work. On that book, on his dude, it's gonna be a lot of cool shit. And dude, I forgot to message you that night. It was super fucking late, but yeah.
I don't
Hit
worry
me
about
up
it, man.
anytime. Yeah, dude, hit me up anytime.
Absolutely.
Okay, I wanted to super chat. Where'd it go? Brian Chriskow, the Gorilla Man.
Hell yeah.
Just wanted to say how much I love you, all you fine folks. We doggies.
Likewise, brother. Yeah, I got his book too, man.
Yeah,
beautiful stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Hire a voice actor to narrate the intro. Man, I got the Carlo Real approval on my British accent. I don't want to hear it.
But isn't he Irish?
It was supposed to be English?
He didn't think it was me. So
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think he was just being nice.
Yeah.
No. Is it really that bad?
Or too drunk.
Shit.
Yes.
I didn't.
All right. Well, I guess I'll do that then. Oh, now I gotta pull it.
Oh God, we got the update.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's happening anymore. This is
Hollywood Hood is becoming a beautiful lesbian.
I'm getting frightened.
Oh wait, you know what that means? I can play this clip again.
By the way, Micah, you can just ask one of the brothers from the work campaign. They'll be a pleasure to just do it. You
Fair
know, we have it. Yeah, right.
Here you go.
fat broads, and horse-faced lesbians.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. You know what? I think Gina should do all the voiceovers for all of our campaigns.
Hey guys, this is CG Books. Buy them.
Are you going? Oh, I was gonna say, Mike, are you going to put words on his head?
See, Tatsunami gave
Damn it! Stop.
that one. You should be able to. Yes.
Oh man! On that note, I do
be
have
able
to
to
take
click
off.
on.
I gotta go see what I'm gonna be writing for my next article. So I will have to catch you guys later.
All right, Micah. See you
All right,
later.
brother. Have a good night, Micah.
You guys too.
You should be able to see that sticker from Tatsunami, right? It's animated.
No, I don't see any. It don't even show up on my thing.
Dang. Okay, well, it's a cute animated fox giving a thumbs up, and it says "cute, good job," and it's very cute.
Nice.
I like it.
Over $5 says you guys covered Critias, but I think Marcota's situation is worthy of a segment or maybe a separate stream because there's so much dumb stuff there. I'm going to give it a couple of days to see what takes down. We did talk about it.
Yes, I've been trying to shut that up.
So what up?
Who's snoring?
The dog.
Oh,
okay.
If he's not, if he's not doing that, then he's like.
Oh, it's okay. As long as it's not one of the people on the panel, we're good. It was just gonna be funny otherwise. Come on.
He's like, all of a sudden, Vinny just falls asleep.
We're not gonna troll your dog.
I just woke up. What happened?
Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it for tonight. But yeah, as far as the Marcota stuff, I'm trying to wait and see what happens because she's like in that legal situation at the moment where
we talked about it earlier when we were talking about him. So
but it's still waiting on some things to shake down, pretty much. So
yeah, it's just all fucking crazy.
Yeah, pretty much, man. So yeah, guys, y'all have a once again, y'all have a great one. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. Thank y'all for the interactions in the chat. This was a fun stream, even though it was kind of a serious thing, but you know,
it still ended up great.
Yeah, it ended up being a rant stream.
Yeah. I got a few good rants out of y'all. So
of course.
But yeah, thank y'all once again, guys, and go back through the woods. On Indiegogo, still going, and that's the hardcover edition.
That's right.
Yeah, just to make sure you get the right one.
Yeah,
and
well, that's the one you could get.
Yep. And I'm gonna say
that in City of Venus.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this for Sim. Back Blood Hunt.
Yep. You got a week or two, not more.
Yeah, because you're getting once you get your pen straightened out, you're on like 2 more pages, right?
Yeah, that's why everybody's getting an extra week. Dude. It's like I ordered my pen, like it broke, I think it was Sunday night, right?
Yeah.
I ordered my freaking pen. It says it will be there in 2 days. I'm waiting today, it doesn't come, and then Amazon just goes, well, you come back to us on Saturday if you don't have it yet. It should be there, but so I don't know when. And if it's not the stylus, I need to order another graphic tablet, and that's going to cost me another $1,000.
So yeah, that's what you were trying to like figure out. The whole thing was like get that today, and if it wasn't that, then you could have that by the weekend.
Yeah, so I could get back to work. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, Sim, maybe you should reach out to Preston Poulter. Maybe he can help.
Yeah, see if he'll buy Blood from me.
Anyway, I'll give him all your backers list.
That pen with 10,000 books. Well, that would explain how it adds up.
Yeah. Deltasburg Force. The pen was 10,000 bucks.
Yeah. And don't forget to sub to Not the Merc. Tales from the Natverse.
Yeah.
You guys are not going to want to miss this because not the actual series Not the Merc is going to be great.
Yeah. That's like the one. That's honestly, that seems like Sim's passion project. He's ready to roll on that one. Yeah. So, yeah, thank y'all guys for showing up. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. And we will see you tomorrow night. Friday night, I'm having on Kami Mark because.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do it.
You know he's a channel killer, right?
I know.
Okay.
Before I forget, if I could do a quick plug too. Tomorrow night I'll be on Cecil's channel at 7.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Nice.
Go to what is his channel? Cecil Says, right?
Yeah.
Go to Cecil Says, subscribe there. Check out Vinny tomorrow night. And like I said, Kami Mark. Comic Mark will be here Friday to promote the Adventures of Kim Il Sung and Best Korea.
What?
Nice.
That's gonna be the name of his next book.
I'm hype, you guys.
We're promoting it as a communist takeover of graded 0.5. So, and he'll kill the channel, and it'll be great. Okay, so you guys have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, sorry, Mike. Frick.